Because it's delicious. Ah, wait like this. Huh? Wait, are you a sniper? D?
Has been trapped by an ancient Oracle security system. Get them out alive.
Never mind, this is...
Stay focused.
Oh,
There's
where?
a heavy unit approaching.
D, honestly... What? Okay, just be clear, I need the map always on, right? Dude, what is this layout? Who's Bratty Bottom designed this layout? It's literally not over there, man. I can see it on the map shows it, and then the icon is like, nope, it's over here, nope, it's over there, sorry, we forgot it, like... Please don't tell me our security guy is dying again. You like how you have this... You like how you have this imaginary lore that Reb is evil, even though she's actually cool. She's the misunderstood villain? I mean, to some of the community, she was quote-unquote a villain back in the day of the Tenacons, where one guy tried to flirt with her and he was like, your space mom, I can be space dad, and then the entirety of Reddit lost their shit. When was that? Oh man, I don't know, it 7 years ago or even 8, I think. She was just still the manager. Sorry, not the manager. Also, where am I running off to, man? Maybe before even the 26 million losers or after that, I don't know, but it was very long ago. All the weirdos on Reddit just lost their shit. I was like, this is... You know how weird people are? They're like, this is unprofessional. Why did she flirt back? Baka. Oh, Baka. And I'm like, guys, there is like three old men in the studio fighting with teenagers for the fucking vacuum situation. Let the woman flirt. Let her be. That is the least of our problems in Warframe back then. And Reddit just lost their fucking shit. I mean, I don't even know why Reddit lost their shit. What the... What's this? Why? I mean, I don't even know why Reddit lost their shit at her. Like she didn't do anything. It was just the guy that was like, yeah, it's a space mom, I wanna be the space dad, lolama ruffle. She didn't even do anything. That is like why, you know, sometimes I say she's like the golden standard when it comes to community managers. Because she like stayed no matter what happened. Unlike back then, you know, a lot of other companies. The thing is, a lot of other companies tried to copy like Reb, the way she worked. You know, they quote-unquote hired community managers that were ladies because they knew like nerds would complain a lot less to them and stuff like this. And then, as soon as the fire started, and things started going down, every single community manager just quit from their games. Reb was pretty much the only one that actually stuck around. You know, they didn't immediately whine and be like, Reddit is so toxic, we have to leave it, it's not good for my health. Like, she didn't do that. Then she got creative director, she got power. She got unlimited power like Palpatine. Didn't know that she was so in tune with the community. She even memes why she understands. Well, because I think because she actually, you know, understood her job. Like, what it means to be a community manager. You know, she understood her job and she knew how to do it, unlike other people. Let's just put it that way. Other game developers, they thought just hiring a lady, what do you call it, like a lady community manager, was all they needed. I wonder how all those other community managers feel nowadays. I mean, I don't know how to feel about managers, community managers, like they don't understand their jobs. I think literally from like the, you could say old guard or like old school. Reb is the only one that is still around. All those other companies completely like lost all their managers. That Nova is cheating, I know!
That wasn't
Invite me to your house. Who's...
Try again.
I called it! She has a Praetos! I know my Praetoses, man! That ridiculous amount of extra speed, that's not normal! Yeah, I see you, Nova, I see you! I see you! You naughty little slag, you, huh? Oh, right, wait.
So doors won't open.
Another bug while D was away, see? How does Warframe create bugs? That's one thing I didn't understand. Warframe, like, actively creates bugs by itself? Let me inflate you. You see, the joke is always funny, because nowadays half of the Rule 34 Warframe is about inflation for some reason. Every time I'm editing my videos and I have a joke, I'm like, I should find some funny pictures for this. Oh, I know. Rule34.com. Although, I don't think it's Rule 34. Is it still called Rule 30? Oh no, I'm showing my colors here. Is it still Rule34.com? I don't think it is. I think they changed it from like dozens of years ago. But then you go over there, it's like inflation this, inflation that. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Oh no, here's Ember. She's working out. Oh, look at her, getting her muscles big and strong. And then inflation! I'm like, where did it come from? Why? Why is this a thing? See, I called it psyops. I called it many years ago, nobody believed me. I'm like, foot fetishes, they are the psyops of our society. They penetrated, pun intended, the upper echelons of the government. And they completely... And now they're in the ground as well. But the thing is, I called it. Foot fetishes were the psyops for all of this, and now just weird. People can't keep it to themselves, man. They can't. It's a slippery slope. We start with food stuff, and then now we're into inflation. Or maybe it's just, you know, it's also political commentary because inflation everywhere, so might as well be into inflation. I mean, I guess at least you can explain that kind of inflation, not the other kind. The monetary kind. You don't understand, inflation is a complex thing. Listen, your dick is a complex thing, that doesn't make it simple, okay? Or should I say complicated in understanding it? Or maybe it is, I don't know. But my point is, why inflation? I have no idea. Like, literally everything in the new picture of Warframe is just inflation stuff. I don't understand. You might be thinking, oh, you know, of course, Google is gonna give you stuff. No, even on itch.io they started now. Every single other game that's not a horror game or anything, or like, you know, whatever. Oh, here's a advent. What the fuck is this? Okay, graphics. Here's some cute animals going on an adventure. Oh, by the way, you can inflate the animals. Why? Here's an adventure game with some furry characters. By the way, you can inflate them. Why? Why? When did this become a thing? I don't understand. I don't understand why this became a thing. Like within like few years. It didn't simply pop out of nowhere. It like creeped up on us. But why? And of course, knowing my luck right now, with everything I just said, YouTube is gonna be like, this person mentioned inflation in their videos. Clearly, they like that kind of stuff. Because after complaining about the Pokemon stuff, I'm just hoping for. Dude, fuck YouTube. YouTube, fuck you, you stupid cunts, honestly. Fuck you. Fuck you. Eat my dick, honestly, YouTube. Suck on my butthole. I'm gonna try every single insult possible at YouTube, man. Fuck that. Because after I complain about the Pokemon stuff, right now I'm just getting spammed with Pokemon stuff. And not like a speedrunner discovering a special technique where they won at life. No, here's a Pokemon without any clothes on. Here's another Pokemon wearing some gym shorts. Here's another Pokemon into inflation. Why? I don't understand. What's going on? Inflation should just be monetary, and even then, half the time it doesn't make any sense, you know? Somebody all the way in the other side of the world does a little sneeze. Graphic cards increase prices by 300%. Even today, how the fuck does it make any sense? I don't understand. You go to a small, tiny country, they lose a couple of grains in the field. Oh, okay. You made a joke. I thought the game bugged. I thought the game bugged out. But you know, YouTube picks up on the stuff I say and then they just spam it to me. The funny part is when I was complaining about Warframe and that video I couldn't find for some reason, The one where you can level up in like 1 or 2 minutes by doing the Eidolon thing, where like you're flying in the air, you know, you have stealth. Enemies don't see you, you shoot an enemy and then you use your melee to like get the XP, that kind of stuff. Like, you know, literally within the same day after I complained I couldn't find the video, like literally 20 minutes after I finished my stream, YouTube is like, here's a video. And then for the next week, YouTube is like, oh, we're very sorry we couldn't find the video for you while you're streaming. Here's how we're gonna say sorry. Hurry up, assholes! The thing is, you know, I get... like, right now there's at least 10 fucking... Okay, I don't know if people, you know, are stealing ideas from me or something, because then suddenly there's like 10 videos of how to level up like within 2 minutes in Plains of Eidolon by doing that thing, you know, with the bow, where you fly and you shoot it from like out of distance and stuff. And, you know, it's a very specific build because you need to use like a bow that has travel time, like the Nutella, the one that Grandpappy gives you. I forget what it's called. So I don't think you level up your main weapon, because I don't think there's a secondary for that. But anyways, my point is after I complain about the Pokemon stuff, it's like Pokemon this, Pokemon that, and all the Pokemons have like human female bodies. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? And you Google how horny is the Pokemon community, and for the ladies, you have netto rare Pokemon stuff. I have no idea why. And for the guys, just female Pokemons out of the wazoo. I can't do this, man. I just can't, man. I don't even care.
To leave the anchor hole,
I have literally no idea why you're there. I mean, I'm not into Pokemon.
cell is hidden
Literally, I'm not into Pokemon. But the funny part is, last time I played Pokemon was like when we got, God, what was it? I think Generation 2? Yeah, Generation 2. That's when I started playing, like, Pokemon. I was the type of kid that was privileged enough for my parents. I guess because I didn't want much out of my parents, so whatever. But also the type of kid that, at the end of the year, I got the Pokemon, all the Pokemon cartridges. So I just played with myself, and not in that way, and I just traded with myself. And I know I found that was frustrating, because I basically had to play the game 2 times. There's that entire issue, and there's only part of it. The other part is, you know, the Pokemon games, just like most Nintendo games, had the little battery thing, like that flat battery. That was where the save actually was stored. If that battery got corrupted, sorry, not the battery got corrupted, but like, you know, if the wiring on that thing broke, good luck. Either the cartridge goes out or you need to fuse a new one. Assuming like your dad actually knows what he's doing and he doesn't burn a very important chip on it that makes it so you can't save in a certain region in Pokemon because it corrupts over there if you save. That was fun. But yeah, man, technology was absolute shit back then. It's not like, I mean, you know, so again, this is Nintendo we're talking about. I'm pretty sure their servers run on batteries, and if the battery runs out,
using the key glyphs
the
will open
game
the
also
cell.
breaks.
So be ready.
And the problem is every single... This is what gets me. Every single... You know, sometimes people talk about old school consoles failing. Every single console people talk about that failed back in the day, I guess Super Nintendo is the only one that survived. People forget about this. All those consoles, the reason they failed and other ones succeeded was because... Okay, I can't need, like, enemies around here, man. I mean, I guess the Game Boy is still around technically, even though it's not a good device, because, again, all of them relied on that little piece of battery inside the cartridge to save. If you don't have that tiny little piece of battery, it doesn't work. Some games did it double. If you open the thing, what to call it, the cartridge itself, whatever, there'll be a battery inside it. Usually the illegal ones, you know, the dark market ones, the way you know it's, like, bad is because they don't have the battery. The battery stud, it's too expensive, so that's why some games are like, save! You can save, here's a giant code you can use to save, and then you try to save and it's like, it doesn't work. Why? Because it's you know, it's not the legal version. But the best part is when the console itself had the little battery. I remember there was a console called the Sega Saturn. It literally had the little battery inside it. And I remember in my case, that one ran out. And I was like, okay, I guess I won't play any games. Because no games would save. In fact, on some games, even the options menu wouldn't save between load screens. because the battery ran out. I mean, I don't know how the battery is supposed to run out. It's supposed to be like a car. The entire idea behind those batteries is they're supposed to be like a car inside a giant console. They recharge themselves, you know, like a car battery. Yeah, eventually they're gonna run out, maybe like 20 years later, whatever. But, you know, they're gonna keep things in memory like that. Nope. Nope, they ran out within a year. I don't know why I said that. Oh yeah, Pokemon, that's why. And inflation on Pokemons. Oh, man. Inflation, always funny. I think what I really appreciate... appreciate... Oh boy, those are the wrong words. What I really love about inflation... I mean, I guess those are the wrong words to use. It's just, like why? I mean, I don't understand. Somebody's gonna be like, don't kink shame, you never know what you have. And I'm like, listen, not the worst, but the biggest the biggest thing maybe is what melts. That's about it. I think by today's standards, that's like mild. People nowadays can't get off unless their leg is stuck in a bear trap while their dog is humping their other leg. So I guess inflation isn't that bad, but still, it's like... I mean, it's always a problem, you know, like... It just, I was about to say, it just explodes, pun intended. It just like comes out of nowhere. And that's what she said. Like usually kinks are because somebody is lacking something. And they want that to happen to them. That's the reason. Usually it's a lost thing. It's a loss, it's a loss. Oh boy, that's an old meme. So you want to be full? So you just like... Oh, prime time soon! Whoa! Thank you, D, as I talk about inflation. Or maybe all the overweight Silicon Valley guys who like to inflate their software and hardware. Maybe they're the ones who are like delivering us a psyops. I swear, every single adult thing out there is just psyops, man. I swear. No one's playing much. Yeah, but why? That's their job. They should be playing, like it or not. The Tonbo. Ball. I'm gonna get to level these up. What's the special on these? You don't have a special? What's this? My eyeballs are shaking out of their sockets, man. Yeah? What? Oh, it does. Huh? Okay, wait, what's going on? Okay. Huh? Oh, you aim for the... Okay, wait, no, wait. The alternate fire or no? Oh, you paint them and then you just headshot them. Or maybe it's not a headshot. Is it a headshot? Am I aiming for them or for the heads? No, it's their heads. Is this the gun for point acuity by any chance, huh? Diplos? No, wait, do I need to click my mouse or no? Oh, then... Oh, no, wait, no, it's not that good. It changes to some kind of weird... Some weird burst mode thing. Oh, no, it's just like that gun from the Grenier, the one that is burst mode and whatever you zoom in. So you do this, and... Oh no, it's worse, it doesn't zoom in. Okay, if I aim like this... Oh, it does.
Do not shove, you'll all...
Do not shove, don't put my mom like that! You see, if I can't go full bara, like what am I gonna do with this? I mean, I'd rather have attack speed than whatever this is. You see, Warframe like Sight 09 comes out, and then there are guns like this, and I'm like, what's the power balance here? Honestly, I feel like the Kuva and Tenant weapons need to be a lot stronger than this. Each one needs to be as strong as essentially the kit on Sight on Quincy. And I'm not joking, because like the amount of investment. Like, okay, let's put it this way. So people understand the way I think. This is how I think. The Tenant Kuva weapons need 5 Forma. 5 Forma. Fuck you, dude. This is like the first run of the day. Honestly, for me, the way I see it, humbly, humbly like this, the way I see it, humbly like this, how I see it. But the way I think about it, I guess it says a lot about me. Each criminal weapon needs about, yeah, 5 forma. Well, not about, they need 5 forma. Technically, you need to buy like the 3 forma bundle, that's 35 each. Okay, let's say worst case scenario, you're rushing your forma. That's like 50 platinum. I know someone out there is gonna be like, well, if you played for 7 years, you don't need to do that. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Your parents hate you. But the thing is, you know, these are the equivalent of 54 weapons, in my opinion. Or at the very least 75. I feel like they should be stronger than this. I mean, the time you need to proc them, the time you need to find them, once you get the weapon, blah, blah, blah. And then these weapons are like, here's a gimmick that doesn't do anything. They're just like the stronger version of the default guns. And I'm like, cool, and? Oh, look at this, I'm painting on my targets. Oh, the more you charge up, the faster you fire. But then why do I lose my shots? I don't understand. Look at this, all skill. Look at this. Look at this. Look. I just love the non-3D translation where they just have the character on the screen like a bad VFX effect. You know, like those YouTube videos that always try to make a video about anything and everything, every single verbal diarrhea, just like me. They're like, did you know Hollywood special effects aren't bad, they're just rushed? And I'm like, yeah. So they're bad. No, they're not bad, they're just rushed. I'm like, that's the definition of being bad. If something is bad, then it's bad. It doesn't matter why it's bad. That is like saying, my kid is bad at math. What is this? Also, why do I hold one of the guns sideways? How am I shooting that gun? D, you see, the reason the damage of this weapon is very low is because I'm... It's because I'm shooting sideways. What do I not see? Why do I have 2 guns? I'm shooting just with 1 gun. Oh, they have the wrong animation. They have the animation where you're like holding the gun with the other hand as well. Yep, D, really. Don't worry, this bug is very important. They're gonna finish it one day, 10 years from now. When D is like, oh, we have a lot of technical depth in our game. We gotta fix it. By the way, I love how at one point, every single game developer and their grandmother just kept on talking about technical depth in games, you know, when like the game does too much of something and there is like a deficiency and they keep on stacking on top of it and they have to clean it up. Path of Exile was one of them. And I'm like, you guys can shut the fuck up, you're never fixing anything. You don't understand technical debt. When we like do something in a janky way just for now, but then it becomes the entire premise of the game. We have to fix that, but then it requires rewriting the entire game. And then all the Redditors are like, technical debt, this game has technical debt, this game has technical debt. And I'm like, can you get shit to fix? Typical Redditors, they'll hear one word and then they spam it. Too bad nobody ever taught them the word love, huh? I mean, talk about beating a dead horse. I mean, the horse is dead. What you beating the dead horse for? Beat the live one. Oh wait, sorry, my bad. The live one was a spit on that thing. Hack-toi. I love how Reddit was such a giant simp for that stupid bitch.
The enemy has been exhausted.
Honestly, it was the most disgusting example of... Are you leaving? Are you leaving me, Scarecrow? I'm sorry for calling that bitch a bitch, man. I'm very sorry about that. Are we leaving?
Only for now.
What's the hesitation for, man? Don't hesitate. But yeah, you know when people get scammed with the cryptocurrencies, everyone is like, you need to show some sympathy. People are just people. Humans are not meant to know everything all the time. And then somebody who sells themselves based upon normies is like, hey guys, I'm just gonna steal all of your money if you don't mind. And oh no, I didn't know that. I didn't know getting in bed with scummy people and like, you know, stealing other people's money was not okay. And everybody's like, oh no, she's so humble. What a humble human being. We need to show her mercy, man. She didn't know any better in stealing other people's money. Brother in Christ, how? Also, why is it like, you know, whatever? You see, if a rich millionaire steals from people, it's expected. And we need to revolt. But if another person, the common man, steals from the other common man, that's fine. I mean, I don't know, apparently getting your kid stabbed by a stranger, depending on where they come from, was an excuse. Oh no, somebody stabbed my kid. They're not a common person. We have to forgive them. And also, by the way, let's victim blame. You know, why do you let your kid walk back from home from school like you did every other day, huh? You should have known better. Oh, what's that? Your kid saw some a candy shop that he goes to every other day, but this time it turned out that the guy behind the counter was an evil person. It's your fault. You should have known better. Honestly, I love Reddit because of the victim blaming they constantly do randomly. Sometimes it's like, yeah, you deserve it, and other times they're like, no, you don't deserve it. And I'm like, brother in Christ, man, shut the fuck up. By the way, why is there a lack of enemies around here? I literally don't understand what determines if somebody like steals money from you, it's okay or not. I'll never understand that. Because there's nothing as a noble thief, you know? I mean, okay, maybe they fell on hard times, but that's not an excuse, not to mention, you know, that thief most of the time is not poor. I mean, I'm just saying, especially, you know, in that case. Wow, this gun is useless, man. If you do it for the attack speed, it'll be completely useless. Fibonacci once said a well-oiled machine is a thing of beauty. Well, emphasis on that. So basically, Culuvero is... yeah, what is he? I mean, did it get oiled up? You mean you don't?
Hold fast. Fight on. Close the ruptures as you would staunch the wounds of a comrade.
This is like meeting your friend from 20 years ago down the road. And you know, you don't have much to talk about, so you're like, hey, hi. Hey, how you been, man? Oh, I'm fine. Wow, so cool. It's been a while. Yeah, we should hang out. Yeah, we should. And then you'll never see each other again. Because of the knives? I also thought you might have like an exposition lore about why you made that statement. Something like in the lore, he was covered in oil while getting stabbed by kids. And like, there's something here. And then it's just like, yeah. Orokin punishments were wild back then. I mean, ask Ballas. Didn't Ballas have the whip thing at one point? Whatever it is, that riding crop stick. I mean, don't ask me why that guy specifically had it. It was such a weird decision for a weapon to have. You think with all the blades and swords, you'd have something better, but I guess he didn't. American, in my view of guns, is nuanced, so it angers both sides.
Tenno? A lot of people are depending on you to get this done.
Well, maybe they shouldn't.
Operator, incoming transmission. It's from Fortuna.
Allied Faye's selling the latest in asset security. Conduits. Put the key in and you can pull the shinies out. Trick is, you gotta wait to open. Something happens to the conjure before you can pull the goods. You don't get the goods, ever. Also, the bleeders Allied sold the tech to will try to kill you.
Any day.
Give that console the old bypass so we can get this thing started.
Yeah?
Prepare for incoming support.
Like, holy shit, man! Artists had to wait specifically until they're all done talking. Is that person trying to use a phone? An old man with like... I can't tell if his hair is white or purple? What are you doing? Oh, I just realized Ember has like 2 horns with this helmet. All these losers over here! I have no idea who could win or lose this game, but okay.
While Scaldra is distracted, I'm taking the opportunity to make some new acquisitions. Like this. Don't worry, I'll share.
Why does every single one of our allies need us to do all these missions and they themselves are just stealth characters. How is Volt even a stealth character at this point, man? Void uses his inertism to hide that. What the? He makes people uncomfortable around him. George, what is he doing? Don't look down, don't look, man, don't look, man, he's on the spectrum. Oh, okay, oh boy. You're gonna wear a tiny hat with a pizza, yo! Oh shit, yo, we better look away, man, this is, oh boy. These Caldera fools won't see me, hell yeah! I love me some chili dogs. Oh boy, he's also a Sonic fan, oh, there we go.
Lose that scrubber, bucko! If the buildup gets any worse, it's gonna start making decisions.
Do you think the skull there in the background actually hear him say all these words and they're like...
I told you to clean your hell scrubbers. Now look at what you have to deal with. Gosh, I sound like my mom.
Did I make too much fun? Am I stuck now? Okay, so as host, I have no idea how this is happening. Amir is like, he's genuinely one of the most well-written ADHD character you've ever seen. Like, the writers of D actually have it or something. Well, I guess they know from experience. Alt F4? This is an Alt F4 bug.
Scaldra is distracted. I'm taking the opportunity to make some new acquisitions. Like this.
Oh, the skull there behind him. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? He thinks we don't see him. He just makes us very weirdly uncomfortable. Also, because last week he invited us to his D&D dungeon. Sorry, not D&D dungeon. That's a whole different story. His D&D sessions. D! Oh, D! You make the player drop their thing here. Their thingy. Their thingy. No, I want to check something. Can you behave like for 2 seconds, man? Yeah. Excuse me. Are we done with the pollutions? Ow. Yeah? What? Yo, I'm just trying.
Don't look now, but you got a Stormfall squad coming your way. When I find out what that thing.
Good, so I can actually revive. I need this a novel idea, Arthur. Okay, don't throw me off.
In the middle of my town square, as our ancestors did. Do you think that will scale up?
What an absolute clusterfuck, man.
Don't you think?
Is it?
About as effective as anything else you've done to.
How am I out of ammo? Okay, see, the secret to the game is you do this, and then you do this, then you wait to get back your ammo. Has everything. What's your problem? Why are you such a savage man? Who touched you at night? Did you just slap me with your barrel? Oh! Oh wait, does the operator thing bounce between the things? I'm taking a shower, man, out of farts. Thank you, whoever the musician is shouting in the mic.
Wretched diseased creatures done to my beautiful tank.
Wow, that's all the damage I did.
Looks like Victor forgot to update his antivirus software.
Oh, hilarious, the antivirus software. My god, you're so funny, Arthur. Holy shit. Yeah, okay, you know what? Of course it won't bounce in the second phase. Maybe I can... Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Why are the little bomb babies around here? Am I popping these? Holy shit, this takes forever. Oh. Oh, you know, oh. D, I just see colors, man. Okay, so the Brahma does work. Then what happens when I'm inside a team? Okay, see, this proves my point. Whenever I'm inside a team with a Brahma, I literally cannot get these. Like, these don't hit. The life bar doesn't even go down on them. I'm doing no damage. But apparently I can actually, like, you know, it does... What do you mean? Oh, right, the mucus spires. Okay, so it does work. Okay, they did something to explosive weapons. For some reason, when like you're in a team, for me it doesn't work, especially on the Brahma. After I put the Prime Firestorm, sometimes I've shoot enemy at point blank in like a squad, and I literally do no damage. So I'm not crazy. Because over there, like, you can see them blow up, or I'm doing damage. The first time I did a tank, I literally was not hitting it with the Brahma. It didn't register the damage every time. Gap. Gape. Gape. Did something happen, man? Gape, and slurp. Slurp. Why is your fox called Slurp? Huh? Why is your... Dude, why is your fox called Slurp? What is it slurping? Thank you, Gape. With your slurp. Well, okay. Calypso, Saturn, Calypso. Yep, it's open, so never mind.